Thanks for staying with us. So as Nigerians are reviewing the president's speech on Monday, his spokesman, his new spokesman, Mr. Ajuri Ngelale, is currently trending for his video on social media. Ajuri Ngelale is the official spokesperson of the president and special advisor to the president on media and publicity. Now, the video went viral because he was given a press briefing. He's in charge, therefore, of the media of the president, and he was giving pretty much ruling out the Riot Act going forward, how they plan to engage members of the media, what they can tolerate and what they would not tolerate. The fact that he was coming from a place of where he said that the institutional arrogance displayed in the past would not be tolerated going forward. He said that the president is interested in opening up the presidency to Nigerians. He also said that there'll be deep and more comprehensive ways of engagement. What are your thoughts on this video? I would like to sandwich it a bit. So on Monday, we're discussing a powerful speech by the president. Today, we touched on the lackadaisical attitude of the senators in some grilling they did. Some were serious, and because I know that they grilled Mr. Wale Edun very well and a few others, but some of the grilling was somewhat watered down. And now we're seeing a spokesperson talk passionately and daringly and confidently about what the modus operandi will be going forward. How does this sound to you? What do you make out of it? What are your thoughts on it? Call us on the numbers on your screen, 081-076 41679, 090-241-63440. You can also tweet to us at TVC Connect. Please hashtag YourViewTVC so we can read the tweet. So does it give you that giz?
Yes. So I love this. I love it. I especially love this because there are times we've taken, especially in the last administration, we've taken some newspaper reviews and the sort of language that is being used by government officials or during the elections between governors and, politicians. It shocks me. I'm like, here we are every day. We are sitting our children down. You need to learn how to talk to each other. You need to learn how to talk to your elders. We call out people for the way they talk to their bosses at work. And then we now have our almighty government officials coming and speaking in any sort of language. And also, we have empowered netizens, as they call them. We're so rude in the way we converse with each other. There's no civility. Nobody's asking you to fall in love with anyone, but you have to have a proper, civil, decent way of communicating, and that is one thing he highlighted. He also highlighted that this president is an empathetic one as well. So it's not, and we saw that in the speech. Everybody talked about that, And I would like to see that. That is now a culture for Nigerians, that we can say this is our culture, where people who speak decently and civilly with each other about anything, we agree to disagree. There's no need for throwing shots and calling people.
You see, I love that. You see, I love the word culture that you use. That's very important because all these bow and go senators are not understanding that there's a new culture. Yeah. Somebody has said there's a renewed hope. All this your lackadaisical behavior, we are not going to take it to the renewed hope. We can't be doing all this, go bow and go. We're talking about the presence even of this man, Ajuri, how he spoke, how he communicates to Nigerians, the seriousness of the season, what you just talked about, the culture. Let me come to you.
But they just yabbed him.
Who's yabbing him? Nigerians.
Nigerians are yabbing him. They say, who does he think he is? Is he the president? See him sitting down and addressing, like, who give you power? You never even collect appointment finish. You never even chop on top of the appointment. You don't do press briefing. All over social media, there is this, somebody even posted under the video. He said, Chief, you will soon find out that we wrestle not against flesh and blood. You will realize that these people are not Nigerians, but principalities and destroyers of Nigeria. Please do another video when you make this discovery. Good luck on the job.
Okay, so let me just say how I handle Nigerians when they behave like that. You know what I remember? I remember what they did to Banky W. And whenever I remember what these same people did to Banky W, and all they don't vote him, but all of us just went en masse to vote for somebody else they did not know. I think these are the kind of people that are making this comment. So you know what? Let me let it pass. Because you remember that, because that's an obvious behavior that was very foolish. And we all knew it, and we saw it. So the foolishness of them is what you see. So when you see that, you just not them. Go ahead.
Yes, I would want to take this issue from a branding perspective.
Please.
So the renewed hope, the concept of the renewed hope, needs to be explained to all the political officials that we have now, so they understand what it truly means. That it's not just a slogan. It has to be evident in the way they carry themselves, in the way they speak, in the way they treat the people that they are representing. And it's actually very reassuring to see this coming from Ngelale. Ajuri. Yes, to see that he has been on both sides.
Yes.
Okay, he's been on the
President Buhari's
side, exactly. And he has also worked as a journalist, so he knows what journalists have faced, you know, trying to interface with government officials. So I'm really looking forward to the implementation. I hope it's not just all talks. I'm also looking for actions, and I would really be happy if we have this change.
Dr. Let me come to you.
Yes, back to, as I was saying, on the funnier side of town, it is, there were comments about, just give us the brown envelopes and go. We know what to do. We have a system and a template that many people in the media have used over the years. And when I listened to him, there's a confidence vibe that you get. There is a competency vibe that you get, and it's extremely important in this season that everything is done to help us to manage the challenges that everybody is facing on a normal day. Next thing I feel that is important is people were suggesting to him that keep the communication lines open. Don't wait until there's a crisis before you speak to Nigerians on a bi-monthly basis, or twice every month. Do the press briefing, update us on the activities of what is going on. Like what you mentioned, all spokespersons actually have a media background. It's a requirement for you to do the job. We can decide, we can agree to disagree on what the quality of that background is. But this is the first time I've seen in a long, I cannot recollect anybody that has had TV experience. Most of our spokespersons are always like print media, amazing writers, and all of that. But now we're having someone that has broadcasting experience, and he carried it out. There's a carriage of this is a president speaking, and I think people were a bit worried about that.
Did you guys see the subliminal message? Did you guys? There's a back-end message.
Yes, so
he said, wait, so he said, the media will not accept that this is for Nigerians, not for parties. It's a non-partisan arm of government. What I'm hearing him say, because he's probably coming from a place where, because I'm APC or that thing, don't let it go out. You know, there's a way you will influence things because you're in a party. So you're there because of the party, but the party needs this. But he's saying that this thing I'm in charge of, this media circle I'm in charge of, we're non-partisan. We represent 220 million Nigerians. We are here speaking for Nigerians on one end. He also said condescending and insulting language towards Nigerians online from government officials would not be tolerated by His Excellency. So he's not even looking at how we insult each other, how these people are insulting him. He's not looking at that, because that's what he's concerned. He's not looking at how Nigerians are insulting each other, or how Nigerians, many went to go and vote for LUP against Baki W. He's not looking at that. What he's saying is that our own people, the government, when we speak against these people who are supposed to be leading, I will not take it lightly with you. So he's focusing on them.
So because, as I said, that's where you learn the lesson. That's where you show the culture. So you can, you can discuss amongst yourself, however you want to discuss, but when a person representing this administration or government comes out to speak, he will speak like someone who is decent, who is civil, who has self-respect, who understands the gravity and the importance of his office. And so he will not be found squabbling with netizens on social media. And I love that for us very much. I love that we now have a culture. We know, as Nigerians, we have a culture of respecting each other and respecting office and respecting ourselves. We're not, there's been a conversation where people feel that when you say respecting your elders, it means that you are weak, or you're afraid, or you just take everything. No, that's not what we're saying. We're saying that we can still express our displeasure, but in a way that that we are respectful of each other. So there's so much that I'm excited about. And I like that it's even started with the little things as conversation. On in media and in social media.
Or could he have just written this instead of a press briefing?
He's a broadcaster.
Don't write.
You know, we all have our strength. So as a broadcaster, this is his strength, and he played to his strength well, delivered beautifully. Also, I loved what he said about the fact that, you know, when we talk about the media and communication, when he expressed the fact that we're talking to Nigerians or representing Nigeria, he also spoke about the fact that they created a template before he even came into power where the president communicates mainly through NTA. And the purpose of that is we're not going to be speaking through any, because under different administration, somebody would favor a particular station more than another station. They chose to follow NTA as this is the state-owned broadcasting channel. And it was a strong one. Right from the moment he got into power, every media press release went out through NTA. Everybody had to quote NTA.
And everybody's like, hey, NTA is back.
Yes, there's no preferential treatment to one partisan or somebody that has political connection in this space. And that was what he reiterated when he said, this is not for politicians, this is not for party, this is for Nigerians. And it was a very good way of setting boundaries.
Hey, Ajuri in the building.
Setting boundaries and putting in the fact that in a very, very good, speaking good English, no insult, but I put everybody in their place.
And
Actually,
another part...
Okay, let me come in here. There's a difference between how you communicate your emotions when you're speaking and when you write.
Yes.
Trust me, if he had written this, it wouldn't have gotten this amount of attention.
Yes.
And as a communication strategist, you have to think of out-of-the-box strategies to make your statements go viral. Because if you had just done it the normal way, we have just said, the normal issue, they're just talking and talking and talking. So I liked the way he carried himself, his demeanor, the way he spoke. Thumbs up. Thumbs up.
You know, there was something also that we've been talking about national unity and about the fact that even in the ministerial nominees, we have some people from other parties. And, you know, the conversations we've had is that, you know, this government is really about bringing... Wait now. So we're showing you the next one is he says that he's spoken to people who have gone ahead of him in his job. So even on this side and the other side of the divide, he has asked people who have gone ahead of him. So there's wisdom from talking to them. He had nothing to do with party. So he's saying to Nigerians, see, this is not party. And I'm showing you with my own personal experience how I've gone ahead to do this. So it's looking good, guys.
So in a nutshell,
by that confidence,
Nigerian leaders, in a nutshell, what Nigerians are looking for is a renewed hope and renewed speech and renewed way of talking to us. Don't continue your bow and go mentality that came from the last administration. In this renewed hope, we need leaders who will speak with confidence and set boundaries as this young man, Ajuri Ngelale, has done. So the same way our president spoke on Monday, and we're all saying, oh my goodness, fantastic. And this young man has, I keep saying young man.
He's a young man.
He's one of the youngest.
So in the middle here, the Senate saying bow and go. We will not accept that. We want senators who have researched each of the nominees, who have read their CVs, and who's ready to question it in the interest of Nigerians. Not my person now, she's my sister, he's my brother, and let them go.
And he also highlights the reason for appointments that are not nepotistic. There's no nepotism. It's not nepotistic. Because Ajuri is, of course, he had proven himself from media, and from there they brought him into the last administration. Yes, he went into the last administration, and now he's serving in another administration because he comes across as a competent deal. When I saw the appointment, I was like, very good appointment.
Our children will look at Ajuri and say, what did he read? I want to read.
He will speak well. He will speak well for us.
Yes,
now all governors too, when you want to appoint your spokesperson, let it be someone that can truly deliver. Don't let us connection.
Don't let us miss what Miriam just said. Let us rewind ourselves.
Yes.
Our children are watching TV, right? And what inspires them
is what they see.
Is it the bow and go, laughing, giggling, let it go, or the Ajuri who is speaking with confidence and pride, or a president who is speaking with us with confidence and empathy? You need to take that home. That's all we can take on this. Stay with us. We'll be right back.
Stay tuned. Your View will be right back.